Good day and welcome to the Thursday, May 20th edition of the Island Stat Sports Brief. I'm Earl Baisden.
I will be stepping down as president in September.
That was Rayna last night during the IslandStats.com sports show, announcing she will not seek re-election as the president of the Bermuda National Athletic Association. Rayna went on to say,
"Well, I think I'll be honest. When I first came in as president, one of my first goals was to get a I wouldn't say a better, but have a relationship with the media. That was my first, because I felt it was very important, for us as a sporting organization to kind of have a good relationship with the media. And I have to say that's going well. That is where I would like it to be and where I want it to be. Anytime I send you guys anything, you're there for me. Any article that has to be put in the media is out there, and so on and so forth. So, I think that's been good, because you have to make yourself accessible to the media, if you're a sporting organization. The other thing is the athletes. I think if I look at my career as president, we've had some successful athletes that have gone through this program. Tyrone and I pretty much have been together from start to possibly, when I finish, he'll probably be winding up as well. So I've seen his ups and downs. I've been there when he won the CAC Gold. I was there, when he made the finals, in London. We've had, I've been there with Trey when Trey, went to the Olympics. With Aaron when Aaron Evans was running well. I could just list, the athletes. I've had so many athletes that's been in the program. While I was here, we've had a couple of successful Carifta games. We've been so excited. We exceeded our expectation where medals are concerned.
the Bermuda Bicycle Association released their newsletter, and one could only think things are getting more and more frustrating for sporting bodies in Bermuda. The newsletter explains, quote, "While much work has been done on the Cinco Tackle Memorial Race event since last week, we continue to await that permission letter from government permitting us to run the event. We will continue to work in anticipation that the golden ticket will arrive shortly," end quote. Nathan Trott was a late addition to the West Ham United substitute list for their match against West Bromwich Albion last evening, as the starting goalkeeper was injured during the warm-up. West Ham United moved within 1 point of securing a place in next season's Europa League after a 3-1 win. Ickleston Town FC have released their full retained list of players for the upcoming season, which also includes a Leo Deal. A Bermuda sixth form pupil at Segberg School has recently enjoyed academy selection in cricket. Brianna Ray has been working tirelessly with the head of cricket throughout her time at Segberg, which has now seen her invited to be a part of the Lancashire Thunder Academy. Meanwhile, Cameron Jeffries and his Cardiff Metropolitan University Cricket Club's second 11 teammate defeated Swansea University Cricket Club's first 11 by 6 wickets. Swansea won the toss and elected to bat, and they were bowled out for 158. Jeffries bowled 5 overs. He took 1 for 26. In reply, Cardiff scored 161 for 4. Jeffries was not required to bat. Caitlyn Bob represented Hertfordshire at a track meet involving 3 schools. Bob would win the women's varsity 200 meters, stopping the clock at a time of 24.8. Clocking a time of 57.2 would see Bob win the women's varsity 400-meter race. Bob would run the anchor leg for the Hertfordshire women's varsity 4x400-meter relay team. They clocked a winning time of 4:13 flat. Scott Barnes will take part in the SK USA Pro Tour Karting Championship that will resume this weekend, as the 12th edition of the Spring Nationals Round 3 and 4 will be held in Utah. Barnes will once again take his place on the track to compete in the Shifter Masterclass. Barnes posted on social media, quote, "Rolling into Utah with the points lead. Let's see if we can hang on to it," end quote. Gillian Teixeira was back in action, competing in the Centaur Park International Horse Jumping event in Belgium. During the 1.40 meter CSI 2 in 2 phases special class, Sarah and via Molo the Muldrift finished 38th. They clocked a first phase time of 36.41, but they had 4 penalty fault points. They then clocked a second phase time of 39.02. Again, they had 4 penalty fault points. Tessera and Aurelio Di Cantero finished 24th, competing in the 1.35 meter CSI 1 Grand Prix Table A with a jump-off class. They clocked a time of 80.40, but they had 6 penalty fault points. An 11th place finish was accomplished by Tessera and Iluna Di Cantero in the 1.35 meter CSI 2 in 2 phases special class. They clocked the first phase time of 40.10, but they had 4 penalty fault points. They would clock a clear second phase time of 31.36. The Bermuda Motorcycle Racing Association are putting the final touches on their 2021 race season. This year, they have teamed up with a local motorcycle distributor, Scootermart, to offer a new stock class for those looking for a taste of GP racing. The full spec class will allow competitors to go head-to-head with all riders competing on equal machinery. Adam Hall recorded his 5th RBI of the season, but he and his Aberdeen Ironbird teammates went down 5-4 in 10 innings against the Blue Rocks of Wilmington in a High A East minor league baseball game. Hall went 1-for-4 from the plate with 1 hit and 1 run batted in to go along with.
And that's a look at this Thursday, May 20th edition of the Island Stat Sports Brief. I'm Earl Basden.